et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's event on behalf of Bombardier Business Aircraft. We're so pleased to have you here tonight, and it's my distinct pleasure to introduce the president of Bombardier Business Aircraft, David Coleal.
Thank you, Mark. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, and thank you all for being here for this very special event. I'd like to extend a special welcome to TAG Aviation for giving us access to this spectacular hangar. This space is fitting for the huge news we have to share with you tonight. So a round of applause for TAG Aviation. I'd also like to thank Mr. Alain Belmar, our President and Chief Executive Officer, for all of his support during this exciting time. So Alain, thank you. So, I'm here to talk to you about the global family of aircraft, which represents the very best in business jet travel. There's really no match for the global family in terms of smooth ride, performance, and design. Our highly anticipated Global 7000 aircraft is in a category of its own, the largest and longest range business jet ever built. So you might think that delivering this groundbreaking business jet this year at the end of 2018 means that Bombardier will be content to bask in this stunning achievement. But that's just not how we roll here. Come closer. Yeah, they're with me. Come a little closer, look at this beautiful aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, Bombardier is proud to unveil the two newest members of the global aircraft family, the Global 55 and the Global 6500 aircraft. This beautiful Global 6500 aircraft behind me, which made its first transatlantic voyage to be with us here tonight for this event. These two outstanding new aircraft have, in simple terms, the longest range, the clearest vision, the largest cabin, the sharpest entertainment, and of course, the smoothest ride. No other aircraft have better total performance combined with the global DNA that sets us so far apart from everyone else. Now, let's take a closer look at what these new Globals can do. These new aircraft are powered by brand new engines with the most advanced in business aviation. I'd like to acknowledge our members of the Rolls-Royce team who are here with us tonight, in particular Mr. Chris Collerton, President of Civil Aerospace at Rolls-Royce. Chris, thank you for being here. Tonight we introduce the all-new Rolls-Royce Pearl engine, a stunning feat of technology built especially for Bombardier. This engine was certified in February of this year and is active flight test on the vehicle behind me. Including this great engine is the Pearl. We love it. Thank you, Rolls-Royce, for developing this new engine for us. The Rolls-Royce team is actually going to debut this engine in more detail at their news conference tomorrow at 9 a.m. But for now, it's my privilege to share some of the highlights. This new engine has the most advanced core in its class for outstanding fuel economy, a reduced environmental footprint for industry-leading ultra-low emissions, and the world's most advanced engine health monitoring system for ultimate peace of mind. ladies and gentlemen, the Pearl engine, Rolls-Royce. Once again, congratulations on the 7 feet of engineering. So, the engines are just the beginning of the story. We've added new features from tip to tail, as well as wingtip to wingtip, where we've taken the opportunity for a redesign for added speed. The new wing on these aircraft have fully re-profiled trailing edge for better aerodynamics at high speed. And of course, since it's a global wing, it has the smoothest ride every time. So with the best engines and best wing in their class, these aircraft fly faster with an outstanding top speed of Mach 9.0. They burn up to 13%, yes. They burn up to 13% less fuel than the Global 5000 and 6000 aircraft, which besides being greener, leads to exceptional operating costs even compared to the competitors that have a smaller cabin. Our newest aircraft have a range of, listen to this, 5,700 nautical miles and 6,600 nautical miles respectively. They fly farther than any other aircraft in their category. So now we know what these aircraft can do day in and day out. So, performance on a regular day is one thing, but the real test comes when conditions are different. On a hot and high day, at altitude, or when you're planning a long trip out of a short runway. Take Toluca, Mexico, for example. Under hot and high conditions, we've engineered these aircraft to fly to 1,300 nautical miles further than the Global 5000 and 6000. This outstanding reach is made possible with the increased thrust of these aircraft, which allows for short distance takeoff with more fuel. And thanks to the efficiency of the Global 5500 and 6500, that fuel gets you much, much further. So now, we've shown you how these aircraft deliver speed, range, and access with a smooth ride and lower operating costs, which is really total performance. Now, let's take a look inside the Global 6500 aircraft, from front to back, from its advanced flight deck to its stunning cabin. Central to the fantastic performance of these aircraft is the flight deck. It offers the clearest vision in business aviation. I'd like to acknowledge our friends at Rockwell Collins who are in the audience tonight. Round of applause for Rockwell. You know, Rockwell has been our innovative colleagues for many, many years, and it's my honor to present their work on the state-of-the-art avionics suite aboard the Global 5500 and 6500 aircraft. For all you pilots in the audience, like myself, these aircraft will feature the first true combined vision system, the only system to seamlessly merge infrared and synthetic images into a single view. We've also added advanced weather detection, real-time air traffic information, and improved airport moving map. All of this builds on the industry-leading Bombardier Vision flight deck. No one else offers a cockpit experience that even comes close. Now, I'd like to direct your attention to the cabin. Bombardier has always led the way in design, and the cabin I'm about to show you is not only the largest and the widest in its class, it's visually stunning in a way that only a global cabin can be. But even more than that, we have some innovations never seen before in business aviation. Let's start with the all-new dedicated crew rest area for the flight team. An elegant private place to rest. Next is the kitchen, ideally placed in the front where it belongs. We've chosen designer home features with high-end appliances, including a steamed oven. We've also designed new cabinets, new countertops with the latest styling in mind. So not only does the kitchen look great, it allows for more gourmet meal options. As we move back to the passenger spaces, we have the club suite, designed to be the perfect place to work or relax. Take a look at how wide and spacious and inviting this area is. Now, I'd like to direct your attention to the seats, because they are something very, very special. We are proud of our patented Nuage seat. The Nuage is French for cloud, and this seat is especially designed for life above the clouds. The seat is designed by Bombardier exclusively for our new global family of aircraft. This is really a revolution. It's the first new seat architecture in business aviation in more than 30 years. In designing this revolutionary seat, Bombardier engineering and designers threw away the rulebook. The result of their research and innovation is the Nuage. It's the most comfortable seat in the skies and the perfect place to spend a long flight, okay? So let's brush up on some seating ergonomics and mechanics. It has a deep recline so that you can rest comfortably. A patented tilting system that automatically dips the base of the seat as the back reclines. And the unique tilting headrest provides optimal neck support in every position. If you want to move around or for a different view to network, these movements are intuitive and effortless, thanks to the first ever fully floating base with no visible seat rails. Having spent some long hours in the seat myself, I can assure you that it rivals any of the most comfortable high-end seating on the ground. Moving a few feet aft, we arrive in the large and versatile conference suite, where you're going to reveal another exciting innovation. the Nuage shades. It's available only on the Global 5500 and 6500 aircraft, and it's a perfect example of why we are exceptional by design. We'll be the first to introduce this type of seating into a business jet. The original inspiration for this chaise was based on a simple, practical observation. We noticed a lot of our clients sitting on the physical credenza, and our design team took it from there. It's a flat surface, it's great for business meetings. You can have 1, 2, or 3 people seated side by side, facing the conference table, like a full-size dining room. And then it transitions into a modular seat where you can recline, lie back, and enjoy your flight, like never before. It transforms the space into a serene lounge as well. No one else can bring such home-like features and luxury into the sky, and we are very proud to innovate and lead the way in passenger comfort. So now that you've seen how comfortable you're going to be in this cabin, whether to work or play, let's talk about staying connected. Just 24 months ago, Bombardier Business Aircraft was first to introduce Ka-band connectivity, the fastest in the industry. Global aircraft cabins have always led the way in connectivity and entertainment, and today we're offering even more. In addition to our intuitive cabin management system, which is fiber optic based and seamlessly integrated with Ka-band, these new aircraft have the sharpest entertainment in the industry thanks to 4K ultra high resolution system. Simply put, these cabins have the sharpest displays combined with the fastest connectivity. It is the best way to stay close to home while traveling so far. Now, let's take a look at the private suite, the quietest part of the cabin, a beautiful secluded retreat with all the space needed to relax between destinations. Adjacent to the private suite is the new ensuite, which is definitely worth a look. Like an attachment to your master suite in your home, this luxurious ensuite is adjacent to the private quarters. The ensuite has 2 dedicated windows pouring in more natural light. We've also designed additional storage and walk-in space, stand-up optional shower, all while featuring more than enough space to be a changing room. Now, above 40,000 feet, most aircraft would stop there. On our global aircraft, you have safe, unrestricted access to the baggage compartment at all altitudes. We've designed our aircraft to have accessible and pressurized baggage bays with customer comfort in mind and convenience. Our global aircraft cabins also have turbo cool and turbo heat function, making the most comfortable environment no matter what the outside conditions. With one simple button, our passengers can easily choose between 100% fresh air from the outside and turbo cool and turbo heat functions. So, there you have it. Bombardier Business Aircraft is again pushing the limits of imagination with the new Global 55 and 6500 aircraft, which will enter into service at the end of 2019. Again, these outstanding aircraft, simply put, they have the longest range, the clearest vision, the largest cabin, the sharpest entertainment, and the smoothest ride in the industry, hands down. I'd like to invite you all to attend Bombardier's new conference tomorrow at 10 o'clock, where I'll be happy to take more questions. We'll also have some other important news about our highly anticipated flagship aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with here tonight. We want to thank you. We're so happy to have a chance to kind of let you see this first, and we hope to see you at the show tomorrow and through the rest of the week. So thank you very much for the evening time.